So we've all been told to stand up to bullies. But you might want to become one with my Swashbuckler Battlemaster duelist. You can push, grip, disarm, turning formations into total disasters, a pure tactical bully. And if you'd like to piss someone off, this build is for you. First, let's talk about prep, because swashbucklers might look like your typical dex-based duelist, but maxing your dex won't make you a sufficient pirate, though we still need it for early levels and better initiative, because we'll actually be charisma-based character. Set it on 16, since swashbuckler abilities will be based on it. Later, it will be much better if you have weapons that based on spellcasting mods, because none of your tricks matter if it doesn't actually hit, so I suggest you to stack up Elixir of Giant Strength to make your hits actually land. As for the feat, like I said, it'll be much better if you maxed out your charisma, but stopping at 18 and grab something else is still viable. As for the other feats, you can pretty much pick anything you like: alert, mobile, heavy armor if you're afraid being a punching bag. My personal pick will be defensive duelist, not only thematically fits, since we'll be up front and probably soaking hits like a champ, and to spend a reaction to make enemy miss. Now for the gear, you can go with one of these two spellcasting based finesse weapons, or honestly just use whatever you like and grab your favorite heavy armor and shield. Other than that, branch into several options. The Helmet of Arcane Acuity if you want to lean more on spellcasting side, or Birthright if you're looking to bump charisma even further. The Ring of Mystic Scoundrel is handy, but not a must. Thanks to Swashbuckler, you can just cast a spell with your action, then swing a melee attack with your bonus action. It works just fine. Next up, my favorite, the Reverberation setup. To knock enemies prone by inflicting Reverberation condition, you might want a little bit speedy on this build. Melee beast kinda thirsty for extra movement to jump from one enemy to another, so these items might help you do that. And finally, you can go all in on a crit fishing setup to lower your crit threshold and land critical as often as possible. This build also gives you a pretty reliable source of advantage, or just grab the risky ring. That wraps up the loot parade. Now let's break down the real madness behind this setup. We're starting off in 5 levels of fighter, second wind suite for survivability, heavy armor proficiency to tank up, and if you like playing casters, which we definitely will be, you love grabbing con saving proficiency too. And of course, action surge always cracked. Even before any features kick in, you can already feel how Swashbuckler leans toward fighter's nature. A build for close quarters, sustain, and control. So if you wanna push the CC side of this build, there's no better path than grabbing Battlemaster. And this subclass isn't just strong, it's a chef's kiss tactical brilliance. Control, disruption, utility, it's all here. Now when picking your maneuvers, I highly suggest thinking carefully about balance. Some are better for boss fights and mini bosses, others for the average foot soldier, and you want them to play well with your Swashbuckler features once we hit Rogue 4. So disarming attack is off the list. My personal picks: first up, trip attack. It knocks enemy prone, halves their movement on stand-up, and turns you into a walking advantage engine for your team. Like I mentioned, it's perfect for setting up critical hits, or just bullying enemies who suddenly cannot reach you. Speaking of advantage, my second pick will be Distracting Strike. It's another reliable source of advantage, especially against bosses and mini-bosses that are immune being knocked prone. Simple, effective, and super handy in tougher fights. But my number one is still the classic pushing attack. Taunting enemies off cliffs, into fire, into crowd kills, into whatever. This is peak battlefield trolling. It's funny, it's useful, and it makes you feel like a legend every single time. And honestly, even at this point, you're already ridiculously annoying to deal with. Bosses are distracted, runs on the floor, the whole battlefield scrambled. But we are not here to be just annoying. We are here to be a full-blown pain in the ass. Enter the Swashbuckler, another gem of patch 8, turning rogues into something more cunning than fighters. We're taking it up to level 4, and by then, you're sitting on 2d6 sneak attack, set it on reaction if you plan on crit fishing, the always handy cunning action, and rakish audacity, making your sneak attack no longer needs advantage or an ally nearby, no babysitting anymore. Rogues also give us expertise, turning you into a swashbuckling skill monkey on top of everything else. But most importantly, we're here for the dirty tricks, the godlike bonus action chaos that turns you into an OP dueling menace. Don't forget this runs on charisma, deals full weapon damage, on bonus action, resource free, no cooldowns, no mercy. First up, starting with my favorite, Flick of the Wrist. It disarms an enemy and make them drop their weapon, then they have to skip a turn just to re-equip it. A free disarming attack from Battlemaster, but packed into bonus action, what makes it so nastily beautiful to shut down melee footsoldier-ish enemies. Next, the Sand Toss. This one's also cracked because blinds the target, gives you another source of disadvantaged attack roll, and they are so screwed if they are range-based or spellcaster, then that enemies can't land range attacks. And I love throwing this at casters to keep them from popping off with something ridiculous. And finally, Vicious Mockery. May it looks funny, actually super annoying and useful. You impose disadvantage on their next attack against you, which is great for survivability, and the real kicker is, it's range. In a build that lives and breathes melee, having a bonus action control tool you can throw from a distance is just crazy good. Other than that, I would cast it on bosses and mini-bosses that are usually immune to the previous dirty tricks. It's simple, sleek, and awesome. You will start to notice something real quick. Dirty tricks feels like rogue version of Battlemaster maneuvers. Disarming, blinding, imposing disadvantage, all here as bonus action. And that's exactly what we want. Maneuvers on action, followed by dirty tricks as bonus action. Control plus control equals relentless annoyance. But that's not all. There's still one more layer to this madness. We're about to dial the control even higher with flourishes, spells, and just a touch of bardic genius. Because we finished our career as the all-singing, all-dancing crap of the world.
We are the all-singing, all-dancing crap of the world.
We're stacking even more expertise, making us the ultimate skill monkey. Choose anything you see fit. For the spells, just grab any control spells you like, but I highly recommend Dissonant Whispers as the only non-concentration spell available. Oh, and Cloud of Daggers is perfect for pushing enemies into. At level 2, Bard gives us the extra sweet short rest to help reveal our maneuvers even more often. Then at level 3, we are diving into Swashbuckler, and at this point, you might want to respect your fighter's fighting style, swap to defense for that sweet +1 AC, then we pick up dueling here for the damage bump. And of course, we are here for the beautiful, gorgeous flourishes. As our stacking control from Battlemaster maneuvers and layering in the chaos of dirty tricks, it only makes sense we top it off with flourishes to twist the battlefield. Because why settle for strong when you can be obnoxiously elegant? Let's break them down. Defensive flourish is solid when you're face to face with enemies all the time. A little AC bump can go a long way for survivability, especially when you're out there dancing in danger. Slashing flourish is fun when you're surrounded, letting you attack multiple enemies in one swing. But let's be real, this build all about control, so honestly we're saving our bardic inspiration for the real showstopper, Mobile Flourish. It's like Battlemaster pushing attack, but so much better. You launch an enemy and also teleport yourself next to them, a great instant stylish repositioning for a melee character thirsty to dash around. Need to reach a specific spot? Boom! You're there. And the best part, you can double push once with the flourish, once with the maneuver. It's movement, control, and pure chaos wrapped into one beautifully broken flourish. It does sound too good to be true, and in a way because at board level 3, you don't refill bardic inspiration back on short rest. Hold yourself and use maneuvers instead. Use them strategically and save them for clutch moments. Let's set this up with level progression. Early game I really would like to go fighter 5, but 4 levels in rogue is so much more tempting, and that's 2 attacks on level 4, dang it! 2 attacks plus free control every single turn at level 4? That's something else. I would go down that path at least until level 7, then respect to fighter and grab dueling fighting style. At level 12, respect and grab defense fighting style on fighter and dueling on bard. You can also go another route by taking rogue to level 7 for even more sustainability, which can be a whole separate build on its own, a building video perhaps. Comment down below if you'd like me to do a breakdown on that one. Let's break down round by round how I usually run this build. Round 1, we open up with an AoE spell to set our death traps, in this case Cloud of Daggers. Then with our bonus action, we pick a melee enemy and disarm them. On their turn, they'll skip a turn just to re-equip the weapon, which is great and we're still untouched. Our subsequent turns, as they scramble, we disarm again, rinse and repeat, but this time we pick up the weapon leaving them armless, then start pushing them back into the AoE zone we've set like a trapdoor. For those of you who made it this far, thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate you taking a bit of your time to watch. Like any bard worth their salt, I just hope to inspire you to build something fun, something that gives back a little spark to your own adventures. To the 80 amazing people who've subscribed, thank you. Knowing there are 80 of you waiting for me to hit upload is more than enough to keep me going and growing. Who needs brute strength when you can steal weapons, blind spellcasters, and push bosses into their own doom? With dirty tricks flying, maneuvers flowing, and flourishes cutting through the chaos, this build isn't just strong, it's stylish, crazy OP, and straight up frustrating for your enemies. Not to mention, you're still a bard rogue multi-class. With high charisma, this is still the best skill monkey combo for the ones who crave for skill proficiencies and want to make this build the party face. You bring a lot to the party while not being squishy as bard rogue with heavy armor and shield. That's it for the video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.